What does it mean to play the prostitute? Let's talk about it. What's up, you guys? My name is Jessica, and if you don't know me, I'm the founder of Next Gen Ministries. So today we're going to be talking about what it means to play the prostitute when it comes to God. What are some of the things that get in the way of your own spiritual understanding? I feel like a lot of teenagers and young adults don't have a relationship with God because they don't know how to have a relationship with God, because you guys have gotten so used to living by the world and operating by the customs of the world that you really don't have any spiritual understanding. The Lord himself refers to stepping out on him, worshiping other gods, idol gods, and all that stuff as prostitution. So let's talk about it. So first of all, what is a prostitute? A prostitute can be considered as somebody who is sleeping around from person to person. They don't understand their value. And they give themselves away to just anybody who they think they can get something quick from. In the natural, God created marriage to be a form of intimacy between two people in a covenant between a man and a woman. And in that covenant, there are things that are only meant to be shared between that man and a woman. Part of that is intimacy. In intimacy, it involves giving and receiving. That can be sex, that can be in conversation, that can be in love. So you know what a prostitute is in the natural. So how do you play a prostitute with God? When we get saved, we literally enter into a marriage covenant with Jesus. Some of the ways that you prostitute yourself is by lowering your value and giving away to other gods things that only belong to God. One of the most intimate things that we have when it comes to our God is worship. When we engage in activities of worship to idols and false gods, you're looking for a quick fix. You're looking to get something quick. You're giving your time, your rituals, your worship, building altars and all these different things to false gods and idol gods who really can't do anything for you, to get whatever you can get from them quickly, just like a prostitute. So we're reading Hosea chapter 4, and if you look at verses 12 and 13, for a spirit of prostitution has led them astray morally and spiritually, and they have played the prostitute, which means withdrawing themselves from their God. They sacrifice on the tops of mountains. They burn incense on the hills. They sacrifice under oak trees, poplars, terebinths, because the shade there is pleasant. So that's just like saying she done slept with him and he done slept with her, her, and her. God says, therefore, your daughters play the prostitutes and your brides commit adultery. So don't you think that your husband or wife would reject you if you was out there being a prostitute? Well, guess what? So does God. Prostituting yourself with another God is grounds for divorce. In other words, separation from your husband, who is Jesus, separation from your God. There is a spiritual consequence for his bride in adultery.